When the niggas start to spaz out, lost pad be quiet, a nigga will crash out. Got your bitch on the pole with a whole ass out. Gassing the girls and get bigger until I pass out. I'm claiming victory, dudes and living misery. That shit be killing me, plus they act finicky. I had a long day, so I got a bottle. Don't follow me, cause I'm not a role model. I don't know, maybe your mom should've swallowed. Lost my mind and rise, baby hollow. Broadcast paint with the ink on my page. You better get low when split Johnny Cage. When I spit flows sick like A's. Smell like a bowl of shit. Cool beard. Whip off a banister. Trigger that a challenger. Triggered on the alcohol like Frank Gallagher. Some days you just wanna say fuck it. Going to work every day, don't love it. Conscience telling me, nigga, you bugging. But some days just wanna say fuck it. Some days just wanna say fuck it. Going to work every day, don't love it. Conscience telling me, nigga, you bugging. But some days just wanna say fuck it. I'm up on the wrong side of the bed, cause my sexy bitch didn't give head. Punch the clock with that shit on the shoulder. Heart tones colder when I get older. Got no time, decline dumb shit. When I grind, it's a hit or a miss. War going by, cause I am pissed. Sell drugs at work, take that risk. Purchase and then don't give me no lip. Not settling for bums, dismiss. It's my money, so I gotta need it now. Put him under the earth, then leave town. Your bitch grabbing my balls, rebound. I'm the type of man she needs now. Fuck around and find out, that's your punishment. Compromise your manhood for your publishing. Some days you just wanna say fuck it. Going to work every day, don't love it. Conscience telling me, nigga, you bugging. But some days just wanna say fuck it. Some days just wanna say fuck it. Going to work every day, don't love it. Conscience telling me, nigga, you bugging. But some days just wanna say fuck it. Fuck your worth, you can eat dirt. Strap on bombs and blow up. Time to pack 'em up early, yeah. South Central, what it do though? Let's get 'em. Eradicate the town, then call it ground zero. Mind your business, don't try to be a hero. I be the Goliath, applying the pressure rapidly. Like your mistress, obliterating your salary. Chasing in the oasis, that's gotta be spectacular. When it comes to life, you can't be the passenger. Bring that massacre, one day be coming after you. She fired you because you couldn't manage her. Equipment clip, make a nigga dip. That shit I spit is too late. You is useless, I'm improving. I level up with beat through music. Your manga lawyers is so lame. Do anything for clout and fame. Say man and leave you away from the Bronx all the way to LA. The force got major kickback. You all gonna need a shit back. Use caution when you risk that. South Central been a dispatch. The bomb from Bronx living on, aka King Kong Palm. King Picasso throwing arms. It's the storm after calm. Whip it in the kitchen, my adventures make a nigga get. Turn to the streets when jobs is out of reach. South Bronx to South Central ain't nothing sweet. Come compete, you get delayed.
Monster hunt on these streets when it's time to eat. TD Jakes was a freak when it's time to preach. My SmackDown Raw still all elite. Yeah, press badge type, never mind the seats. 10 toes down, no need to leech. My word concrete, still wearing cleats. Bad bitch with me, still sand the beach. On the each two for me, cause it's never a reach. YouTube, I'm still high to seek. Flaw with the jaw, but I plug the leak. Got on this mic and I'm in too deep. About 1,000 by the later means you hear it in me. King of the block while I stone the seat. Never met a geek that ran the streets. J's on the feet while I clutch these beats. Go Sega with the sonics like I'm Citadel 3. Stay resubmitting every path to pave. Walk a tsunami cause I am the wave. Reveal your revelations like the end of days. Saw him in a palm frame, Beverly's maze. Enemies clock out like Flavor Flav. Make it public when you took it, I was born to blaze. For me in the kitchen for the food you crave. This raw rap shit in the beef is brave. On this campaign I'm vicious. Word to sit, I'm the sickness. Champagne drink for my bitches. If she's queen, we share riches. On these hills granting wishes. If she's Hershey's, it's kisses. It's like magic, I'm twisted. Bars on Tundra, you missed it.
Whip it in the kitchen, my adventures make a nigga get. Turn to the streets when jobs is out of reach. South Bronx to South Central ain't nothing sweet. Come compete, you get delayed. And while the butterfly flew out, the hell? Ridiculous. Yo, what the hell you dream of? Fast trips, expensive trips. Don't gotta pay bills, gotta get that bag quick. Tired of having nothing in my pocket. Spending money on stupid shit, gotta stop it. Yo, what the hell you dream of? Fast trips, expensive trips. Don't gotta pay bills, gotta get that bag quick. Whoop. Tired of having nothing in my pocket. Spending money on stupid shit, I gotta stop it. Woke up broke as Think about the money bags, wanna get the fast money on the daily task. Nothing in the fridge, so I'm thinking about the money heist. You get left, cause my pockets ain't looking right. Looking in my fridge, baking soda and a broke light. Just hold tight, the plan will move right. Got that Gable applied on rich neighbors. Might as well pray to Yahweh to Savior. Dumping on my belly, I'm hungry and ready. Fast for the cash like Michael Andretti. No matter what, I chase those bucks. My car don't got money, credit smudge. Jobs always bother me, gotta win the lottery. When I leave the country, please don't bother me. Hog tie, my prize in the archives. Been in poverty for a long time. Yo, what the hell you dream of? Fast trips, expensive trips. Don't gotta pay bills, gotta get the bag quick. Tired of having nothing in my pocket. Spending money on stupid shit, gotta stop it. Yo, what the hell you dream of? Fast trips, expensive trips. Don't gotta pay bills, gotta get the bag quick. Whoop. Tired of having nothing in my pocket. Spending money on stupid shit, I gotta stop it. Dollar per word, my learning curve. Fuck off, you lame birds, my trap is absurd. Pocket watcher got you plotting on the opposition. The only thing holding you back is prison. Getting fired from job, time is running out. Gotta pay the light bill, Con Ed bugging out. It's imperative, that's how I gotta live. I'm broke, don't even ask for a cig. Gotta borrow money to pay what I owe. Hurricane Sandy gave us a blow. After that, COVID swallowed the world whole. Couldn't go nowhere, stay in your home. Every day I paper chase, you know what I ate. For breakfast, success on my dinner plate. Delicious. When I gotta raise, here comes inflation. Fucking hate it, I'm losing my patience. 1 2 1 2. Tell me how I'm sounding to you. I have bumped my head real quick. I'm going through some complications. Well, I'm gonna figure it out. Gonna figure out why we do, B. We lit already. Oh, fuck. Oh my goodness. What in the hell did I do? What's going on though? What's good, y'all? Let me open up them floodgates real quick. Give me 1 second. Appreciate y'all hitting that thumbs up, B. Word up. We be applying pressure to that algorithm, B. Let the algorithm know, like, hey, we're not playing, B. Episode 380. We talk the old-fashioned wrestling. Let y'all know what's happening, you dig? Is that what I did? Okay. Yeah, all right. There we go. Tripping. Well, that's why they call you Blaze, right? Oh, my God. Appreciate all y'all for pulling up. Be word up. Pow! Right there. Pull up. You know what I'm saying? Yo, did y'all see that roast last night on this dude, Seth Rollins? Jesus. Son. How you get cooked on a random Raw like that? Like, he cooked this dude like it was WrestleMania season or something.
This is the first time I
got my dude Black Star in the building. Black Star.
Yo, it's gonna sound good?
You good? What's going on,
right,
my dude? How you feeling? Got my dude Black
I'm
Star
right
in the building. Did you see that cremation? You know we gotta start off.
I did not expect it. I didn't expect it.
Nobody did, yo. Lit that motherfucker Rollins up.
Like, he's trying to say, yo, daddy's here. Your work daddy's here. You still can't get over me. I was like,
dead ass though.
Like, I was like, huh?
Oh, we can't forget about Ballet with the Blick. Shit, last night, Roman Reigns, he asked Ballet to hold that machine gun real quick. let off on this dude Rollins. Not even gonna hold you.
Like you knew it was getting good. The second he said, "What if you beat me? You're going to get hurt in 2 months anyways." I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, Blaze. That's why he cooked, because what he said was all facts. He said, "Yo, you know why you number 2? Because you still need to cash your money in the bank to become champion, and and you have to fake your injury to cash in the damn thing." I see you, my dude.
That was an extra crispy roasting right there.
I'm telling you. Got my dude Anubis in the building. Oh yeah, make sure y'all get that Juggernaut, B. That's what y'all see right there in the background. That's that graphic right there for Juggernaut. My previous albums everywhere right now, expeditiously.
Unstoppable.
Like I came in late. And my friend was texting me. He was like, "Did you see the promo battle between Rollins and Reigns?" I was like, "Nah, not yet. Like I'm probably like 20 minutes behind." He's like, "Yo, watch it."
I'm telling you.
So I watched it, and I was like, "Jesus, did you have to kill like that?" like, my God.
Well, Rollins ain't never been known for his mic work.
Yeah, he's pretty decent. I won't sit there and say
like
ouch on the mic.
Like two
No, I mean, like
he was very good.
You know what it is too? You know what it is also? He tried to hit him with the when you decide to come to work shit. And it's like, yo, my dude, that's getting old now, because all y'all motherfuckers that be trying to brag about, I'm here every single day. I'm here every single day. When y'all get older, y'all not gonna be there every single week. Let's really be real. So that's
I blame that on John Cena. Remember, he said that to The Rock.
Right.
And The Rock was like, "Get your career up, and then you'll come talking." And then John Cena came back and apologized for saying that in the first place.
The clause for Punk to give up the title was that Roman would have to come to work. And he lived up to that promise.
Oh, he's still part-time.
He lived up to the clause.
He's still part. He's not full-time. Roman's still not full-time.
No, like he's working more. That's why I said that he's living up.
Yeah, he's showing more. He's having more appearances. I'm not mad at that, because when this dude Roman Reigns jump on the mic, it's a wrap. He cooks.
Exactly. His mic work is better when he's being himself.
He is by far the most improved mic skills I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah,
that's because it's not scripted.
Yeah, he's definitely.
It is amazing. It is amazing that you came.
Because remember, Vince McMahon used to write his crap.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's amazing that he came from suffering succotash son to that.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah. Well, you just gotta let him. You gotta let him be. Sometimes they're either gonna sink or swim, right?
Right.
Exactly. That's how The Rock got over. Remember, he told Vince, "Just give me one segment to speak on the mic. If it works, it works. If it don't, we'll just stick to what you do." And that's when he became The Rock.
To be fair, for everybody that doesn't work, and that's why I was saying, like, for those that it works for, let them go out there, give them some bullet points, and let them work over that. Everybody does not have to be micromanaged when it comes to mic work.
Nah. But that was the point of a manager back in the day. Like, I always speak from that old perspective. You had a manager do your talking for you if they knew you couldn't talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Heyman did wonders for him too. When he came back with Heyman and Heyman started doing the talking.
Well, he's Heyman. I mean, come on, that dude, he knows how to sell. He's Heyman. He can talk you into the building.
TKO in the building.
Yeah, I mean, what up?
What up?
You know what's up, B. We talking about the cremation.
The cremation, that was a motherfucking.
How does do Rollins rotisserie?
That was
he promo slapped him back to Tyler Black. He slapped Tyler Black back into him.
That's indescribable, extra crispy right there.
Like I said,
I
he
ain't gonna
Tyler
hold
Blacked
you.
his ass.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. This kind of proved that Roman Reigns was better on the mic and Seth is better in the ring.
Well,
Cause
that's always
damn,
been. Well, Seth has always been the better worker. I mean, that's what he was known for. He
Seth is
was the
better.
worker.
Seth is better at being annoying,
Yeah.
and like you didn't see that last night with him just being purely annoying.
Um, so like any other day, okay. Because most of the time when he talks, I'm like, shut the hell up, please.
No, that laugh that he has. That's what I meant by he's annoying.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
to be honest, Seth has been locked in. Like since he came back dressed as John Wick and all that. Like he hasn't really been on that ha 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 shit. He don't do that shit no more.
Well, he did it yesterday, and then that's what pissed off Roman. And then Roman said, "It's time for you to die."
Well, you know, he used to do that shit at a nauseum from before.
Okay, yeah.
But this dude, man, he tried to hit him
Yeah.
with the, when you decide to come back to work. That's probably what triggered Roman. Like, I'm tired of y'all motherfuckers saying this shit. I'm like, I don't have to be here. Y'all need me.
I don't.
He should have said that. That would have been Chef's
No, I would have been if I was him, I'd have been like, when I show up, money comes in.
The fuck? I don't even take the belt home with me. This is y'all shit. I just come in and kick up my feet.
I show up, say acknowledge me, you acknowledge it. That's the end of this shit.
Like let's really be real. Motherfuckers ain't really talking about what happened on Raw. Motherfuckers is talking about this fucking cremation.
Then
Like,
when he said,
Next
he
week,
better,
this dude Rollins better have something in store. He better have something in the chamber next week.
like, he said, he better acknowledge me, bitch. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah. Exactly.
Why did you have to die?
Brock
Right,
Lesnar don't show
to
up.
the Boston market. Took him to the meat market, you mean? Like, pause.
It's kind of like that scene from The Simpsons. Wait, stop it! He's dead already.
Right. He's already dead.
Ah, damn it, that meme will never get old.
Well, you know, it needed that. It needed that
Yeah.
to bring some intrigue into the match and all that.
Welcome to the summer, WWE. Welcome to the summer.
Well, that's what Dusty Rhodes had told Paul Heyman a long time ago. He was like, that was an excellent speech you gave out there, but where's the money?
Right.
You can go out there and talk, but you got to talk people. You got to convince people to watch it. You got to convince people to be there.
Put them asses in them seats.
Exactly.
But I did get some news earlier today saying that Kishi will show up.
Rikishi?
My dude, you've been saying this shit for like 5 months already, yo. Give that shit up, B.
No, but I just got the text. I got the text earlier today.
But you've been saying this for like 5 months now.
Because I knew it. Because he kept on telling me.
All right.
What's what Rikishi gonna do?
Nothing. If he does,
There's one match. There's one match. I'm almost sure that he's gonna show up for. And you know which match it is.
Rikishi's not coming back, dude.
That 6-man tag. He's showing up for that. I guarantee you that.
Why?
His 3 sons are there.
So
He's gonna unite the
you act
family.
like it's the first time they ever paired up together.
War Games. I think that's it.
You're looking fly to die. Wow.
oh man.
And there is growing speculation that Cody might turn heel.
I hope not. I hope it's Punk. I hope Punk is the one that turns heel. He might as well.
The only thing that's in the way of Cody turning heel is will he personally be okay with it? And if he is okay with it, then all systems go.
As a matter of fact, come to think of it, I think it is going to be this dude that's going to turn heel because Punk, because they were talking about, I think he was on Stephanie McMahon's podcast or whatever, and he was talking about he wanted to work with dudes like, and the dudes that he was naming were nothing but faces, like a Trick or whatever. We could consider Trick.
One of them's going to turn heel.
Yeah.
If he's mentioning people by name, one of them's turning heel.
No, I didn't hear you. What you said?
I said if he's mentioning people by name, then one of them's turning heel.
I'm telling you, it's going to be Punk. Punk is. I think it's going to be Punk that's going to turn heel on Cody, at SummerSlam.
But you know what though? You remember the first time Cody was out of WWE and he put that list on the internet about the people he wanted to work with, and he managed to do that, and they were all great matches. So if he has another list of people he liked to work with, then yeah, turn heel. I think he'd make a good heel.
Yeah, like
Cody.
Yeah, he does. It makes sense because you're not the voice of the voices anymore. You're not the man of the people anymore. That's just it's a rap for that.
Like Cody already said, when he turns heel, the first thing that goes is that Kingdom song.
I mean, he's already the American Nightmare. That's a heelish ass moniker.
Who's stepping into the laundromat?
No, that's the subway.
Okay.
I know MTA from anywhere be like that sound will never escape my damn my brain. Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm in a convenience store.
See, told you.
Oh, that was you? Shit, that sounded like the damn. I thought that was this dude TKO jumping in the train.
Nah, that's the sound in the West Coast.
Nah, I'm home now. So.
That's the sound that it makes.
But you heard that shit though, right? TKO, don't that shit sound like the train station when he sound like that sound like he was jumping on the train. Clear the closing doors, please.
When I hear that sound in California, that means that you're entering into the convenience store.
My dude want to get himself a we about to get one of them cold hot dogs and a slushie. The Pab train too, right, ballet.
Yeah. Especially the one in the hood.
I ain't taking a Pab train in like forever.
That's the
I used to
exact
take a
sound
Pab train when I was living out there in Jersey.
And I took the New Jersey Transit when I go to Jersey. I ain't never took the Pab ever, but hey.
Like then something that pissed me off, he said that MJF is going to be facing Mick Foley. It's like, fuck you.
Mick Foley can't wrestle, okay? He can't wrestle anymore.
Where you be getting this shit from? This from your source again?
No, let me read exactly what he said.
I heard that rumor.
But in the ring, man, that shit is insane. I can see him doing the Socko. I can see him doing Socko, whatever. That's not, but him in an actual match, come on.
Why, Nick? Why? You made me turn the phone back on.
Tripping.
Man, oh man.
Like,
he wrote down
is not going to be in no damn ring having a match, especially with
he wrote
MJF.
down Foley will face MJF at All In.
Okay.
And I text him back, what? No, just no.
Text him and say he's fired.
They wrote that they gotta do something big, but with who and what.
And they need to tell him to get off that bottle. You on that same bottle Jeff Jarrett was on. What?
He said, "Yeah, give me that drink when I went to the dark side of the ring. Yeah, I want that drink."
They said that they're going.
Yes, dark side.
That's the name of the drink, dark side. Yeah, give me some of that. They're going for it. Double shot.
MJF wants it. Foley is interested.
Foley shouldn't be interested, honestly. Yeah, I'm watching Dark Side now. They talking about when Jeff got drunk in Mexico.
When Jeff's a hoe.
Oh, he is. Oh, he's a hoe for sure. But
I bet money they didn't mention Karen Angle.
No, they did. Karen. They did an interview with. They did an interview with Karen. They talked. Yeah, this episode they talked about the storyline between him, Jeff, and Karen, and all that.
Shit. Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Dixie hated her ass. Apparently,
she hates Dixie.
They both hate each other.
As they should. I mean,
I never heard that.
Yeah,
I never heard that before. She hated Karen. She really hated Karen. I never heard that one before.
Yeah. The first 2 episodes are on YouTube if you want to watch it.
Yeah. I've been watching it. I watched the first one. I only watched half of the second one. I ain't watched
in Dixie's defense, if I was running a promotion, I'm like, this dude's already unhinged. I don't need you fucking it up further for me.
Here's my thing about that situation, right? It's like, what the fuck Jared expected? He thought that shit was just gonna be partners with this dude, Jared. Like, his pops already left, and you're the only one that was left, and you didn't even have no power.
Wait a minute, left? He died. What do you mean by left?
Yeah,
No, his dad left.
His father left first.
Oh, okay.
His father left way back in the day. His father left when Vince Russo got put on because he didn't like Vince Russo.
Right, exactly. He died like years later.
Yeah, he died recently. No, he wasn't. He was mad because Vince Russo came in doing what Vince Russo do, and he's like, "What is this?" He just wanted a wrestling show.
He didn't like he definitely didn't like the Carters. That was like the main thing. He didn't like. I don't know. It's given that Jeff Jarrett did the deal behind his pop's back. That's what it's given.
Yeah,
I could be wrong, but that's what it's given because it's like if you didn't want to fuck with the Carters from Jump Street, why would you go into business with them?
Then why take their money?
Right.
Yeah, especially since Jerry had money. Jerry Jarrett was known for scamming wrestlers, so he had plenty of money. Dude had an elevator in his house.
But here's the thing, though. The reason why we know that Jeff did the deal with the Carters is because TNA was dying. And, you know what I'm saying, the shit, like if they didn't get that Spike TV deal, they probably would have been dead by a long time ago.
Oh, yeah.
I started laughing when we said, they're carnies, bro. All I can hear is sad, man.
So we got Toph in the building.
Man, oh man.
They're carnies. They're carnies, bro. I just heard Sandman just say that shit. I was like, oh fuck. You ruined it, Sandman.
Yeah,
you ruined it.
But yeah, everybody, all the listeners, go on Sandman's channel and make sure you're subscribed and click the bell because sometimes YouTube be tripping.
Yeah, Thanks for reminding me about that, my dude. Make sure and double check that y'all still subbed up because YouTube been on some goofy shit as of late. And hit that bell, please.
Yeah, new season, time to get your shit together.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I heard what you guys
that, you already know. You already know. Not only that. Oh!
Greatest black wrestler of all time.
Gotta hit the thumbs up too, B.
Greatest black wrestler of all time. Black Soul Jim Duggan.
There you go.
Yeah,
I hit it as soon as I come in.
Yeah, I was basically listening to what you guys were talking about, and you pretty much like hit the nail on the head. Jerry Jarrett and Jeff, they started TNA and all that, and they were doing all right in the beginning, but they basically ran out of funds, and it was really the Panda energy, the shit with Dixie's father, Bob Carter, that was his name, if I recall correctly, and that was basically the life. Yeah, that was the lifeline. And without that lifeline, they would have died like right there. And
but they couldn't go to Spike though. Like they're on Spike.
No,
right?
they weren't able to get. They weren't able to get to
Yeah,
Spike.
this is before Spike. This is when he was on
FS10. Yeah. Now where Karen, where her beef comes in was that once Dixie started seeing getting all the attention and shit, she was looking for a way to pack up Jeff. Basically, she was kind of like how Triple H and Stephanie and Nick Khan packed up Vince. So she was looking for a reason to pack up Jeff, and she didn't have it. But then when Jeff started talking, drinking sombrero,
ball game over.
When Jeff started talking to Karen, that was the reason that Dixie needed, and as this
that was the reason.
Dixie, she was looking for a reason because there were rumors going around that that Karen was having an affair, and so Dixie had asked Jarrett personally, "Were the rumors true?" And then Jeff said no, and then Dixie was like, "Okay, but if I found out you're lying, this isn't going to end well for you." And they didn't cover that part in Dark Side. And I think it was like a Christmas party or something. Like a Christmas party.
So she didn't go to Scott Steiner? Scott Steiner will keep it real.
I don't know. Right. All I know is that she went to a Christmas party. And I don't know what year this was. I guess it was like 2007 or whatever. But she went to a Christmas party.
Yeah, it was around that time.
She opened the door, and the first two people she saw was Jeff and Karen. And so she was like, "Oh shit! So the affair is true." And it was it. That was it from there.
And the things that made everything fishy is that they were saying from before, "Oh, we just cool," knowing damn well y'all fucking.
Right. Right.
That's what made people skeptical. Like, yo, I thought y'all were just cool. So why y'all all, huggy and then that's when she was saying her and Kurt was divorced when Kurt was still in WWE.
Nah, just like
Which
Scott.
was odd.
Like towards the end of his first run in WWE.
Right.
I think that's when they were divorced.
Mm-hmm.
But she just stuck with Kurt, like going towards TNA. So that's what I'm saying. It makes things a little, crazy. It's like, okay, yeah, it's like, yo, if y'all divorced, whatever the case may be, were y'all business partners or like why you still had to go with him to TNA if y'all were divorced?
But according also to some of the people, allegedly, Dixie wasn't no saint when it came to the wrestlers either. Like she was known to,
little flirtation.
Didn't Booker T say that?
A few wrestlers have said it. They was like,
I think Nash said that, but I think Nash didn't. I think Nash he basically dimed this dude Scott Hall out. I think he dimed this fuck out. Like, so oh yeah, Scott tried to holler at her. I could be wrong, but I could have sworn he said some shit like that.
well, they also Jim Cornette had mentioned that he said while he was busy working with the producers and stuff, he see the wrestlers chilling with her. Like they'd had a hotel bar and they'd all be kicking it with her, giving her drinks, telling her how great she, buttering her up.
Yeah, they had like glasses of wine. I heard that.
I agree with what Angelina Love said of all people. I saw like a YouTube video from Angelina Love. She was being interviewed, and Angelina.
Oh, she's always been cool.
Yeah, she's really cool. She said something. I was like, I never thought of it like that, but I see where she's coming from. She said that Dixie wanted to be the next Stephanie McMahon, and I was like, that's such a random thing to compare someone to, but I could absolutely see that. And she said that something that a lot of fans don't know. Remember that TNA reaction thing? I think Sim and Mitch did a couple of weeks ago. TNA reaction. Yeah. So when they were filming TNA reaction, Angelina Love says that some of the camera crew had stuck around to explicitly film Dixie, like a show to follow her. It was going to be her version. It was like her version of Total Divas, Total Bellas, and that would have been before. To her credit, if she actually tried that, that would have been before Total Divas was even a thing.
A few years before Total Divas,
right. So maybe Dixie was onto something. Maybe she thought about. So there definitely was a mind there. But Angelina said they had cameras following her around, and it was going to be about her and her husband or something like that. But they couldn't get the money together, so like it fell through. Or something.
That's why they put out that Knockouts DVD. Remember, they started. That was like the dry run when it was Gail Kim and all them. Like they had the Knockouts run. They'll follow ODB and stuff. So they was something like that. But like you said, they couldn't find nobody to fund it. So they did.
Yo, Anubis, move a bit.
You were starting to glitch up, Anubis.
I am moving.
Yeah, you were starting to glitch up.
You sound like Marcus French.
All I said was,
still glitching, my dude. Leave and come back.
I know what to do.
Yeah, just leave and come back. That normally works for you. When you
come
back.
That goes worse. You'll sound like me for a second.
Yeah, but basically, like I know a lot of people are saying, like, "Oh, like this is a burial of Dixie." Well, it was deserved. I mean, they gave her an opportunity. They invited her. They invited her to fucking come on the show and tell her truth, and she refused because she knew she was, as I said earlier today in the voice clip, she's stupid, but she's not dumb. So she knew that they were going to do research and they were going to pull up the receipts, and she knew she had no answer to those receipts. So she was just like, "Nah, I'm good." So it's like, what do you expect to happen when you don't fucking show up or at least send a representative to speak for you? And she's like, "Nah." So she deserves it. Fuck her.
But
I don't get. Go ahead, Blackshaw. My bad.
But the weird part about it, with the whole like Karen Jarrett thing, I remember specifically. I think like AJ Styles would talk about the Claire Lynch storyline, and specifically, I remember AJ and Christopher Daniels was talking shit about Claire Lynch. But when they talked about Dixie, she's like, "Oh, Dixie's a beautiful woman." Like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I mean, Dixie always treated.
Well, they said
Dixie
that Claire
treated
Lynch
AJ
thing.
like
They didn't.
gold. But
Dixie didn't like the woman that they originally picked to play her because she was prettier than her. Christopher
Yeah.
Daniels and Frankie Kazarian were talking about that.
Yeah,
Hold
they
on,
said
let
the
TKO
original.
let TKO go. Yeah, go ahead, TKO.
I was just saying that Dixie Carter's always treated AJ like gold. It didn't happen until like he was on his way out. Is when the relationship went down. And plus that whole Claire Lynch story angle was terrible.
Oh man.
That shit was brutal.
God rest her
Good
soul,
Lord.
though. I heard that she had passed a few years ago.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
rest in peace to her, but still that storyline was ass.
Yes.
And the lady that Awesome Kong was talking about on the episode, there was a period where I think Angle was making a little bit over $1 million. So Awesome Kong had went up to, the powers that be and was asking for, a raise. And she understood that she didn't expect to get the money that Kurt was getting, but the knockouts were consistently some of the biggest draws for TNA, especially during the Spike TV days. And that was true. As somebody that worked for NoDQ.com back then, I can confirm the knockouts were legit some of the highest segments they ever got. The Beautiful People, Awesome Kong, Daphne, Gail Kim, Madison's Rain.
Yes.
They all moved numbers for them. And
especially Awesome Kong. Like Awesome Kong was different at that time.
Right.
Well, her and Gail Kim, they had a legendary run against each other. That was a legendary run.
I hated their rivalry.
Yeah, so they told Awesome Kong that
I say rivalry.
Told her that
I know how I feel about that rivalry, but I don't care. I hate that shit. Like, ain't no way little ass Gail Kim is beating up big ass Awesome Kong like that, having a struggle. I hated that.
Did Awesome Kong fuck her up consistently?
No, she was struggling against Gail Kim. Like she was beating her in the match, but like during the match, it
should have been faster.
Like, yo, Shorty's like 80 pounds, son.
Yeah. So they told Awesome Kong they couldn't pay her or any of the other girls the advance, and she mentioned that there was another knockout that actually had to bartend just to make even. That person was ODB.
Yeah.
ODB bartended, and Brooke Tessmacher, if anybody remembers Miss Tessmacher, Brooke Tessmacher.
Yeah. I remember her.
Yeah, she also was. She worked at a Twin Peaks as a way to make ends meet. And then the other chick, Taylor Wilde, I think that was her name, Taylor Wilde.
Yeah, she went sunglasses.
Yeah, she went
sunglasses. Right. And I remember the Young Bucks on one of their BTEs. This was years ago. A lot of people don't know. Like, I mean, it's a very serious thing. This is back when they were Generation Me. They were Generation Me, and there was a period there where they were so broke, they had so little money that they couldn't even afford to go to a Burger King and get like a breakfast like meal or something. Like that's how little money that they were making back then. Don't forget the Jesse Sorensen.
At that time, that's like what $10? They didn't have $10.
You forget You forget at that time they were just rookies. Nobody knew who they were.
But $10?
Yeah, they didn't have a name.
They was at least getting paid more than $10 now.
Oh, do you remember when you forget the cost? You forget the cost of traveling and living, dude.
Yeah. OSW constantly makes fun of Taylor Wilde.
Yeah, Taylor Wilde. When she had to work at the Sunglass Hut.
Yeah, she quit that same day when she got noticed.
Yeah, my favorite. What was his name? The punk rocker that was there. He had the big mohawk.
Shannon Moore.
Yeah. No, not him. The other guy.
Jesse.
Yeah, the one that was like, I finally get food. He's like, I finally qualify for food stamps. And everybody's like, aren't you in TNA?
You also got to remember, Sandman. You also got to remember, Sandman, that the people that worked at TNA back then, see, it's not like WWE or even AEW. See, for companies like those two in the modern day, like that shit, like all the wrestlers that wear their merch and shit, they have like seamstresses and people who do all that stuff now.
Right.
They didn't have any of that for TNA. They didn't have that. So all the wrestlers, their gear was self-made. Out of the wrestlers made it themselves. And some wrestlers do have that talent, or they have to contact like a different individual who just made their shit. So like their boots, their pads, just all the things you got to need to be a wrestler. Like they have to pay that shit out of their own pocket. Like if you're part of WWE or AEW or even like WCW back then, you didn't have to worry about that shit. There was a department for that paid for all that shit. TNA didn't have that. So
And you also got to factor in. You got to factor that in, and you got to factor in the fact that they have to pay their own flights to travel.
True.
Right.
Yeah.
Remember, these motherfuckers didn't even have catering.
Right.
Like that was the wild part. Like I remember Booker T was like, "How you not even feeding your wrestlers? Like, what do we got going on? Like, we hungry."
And you wonder why. I wonder why most of those mofos was out of shape at that time because they have to go out.
Yeah.
Like I remember when DJ Z got his WWE contract, and he said, "Finally, I get a pay raise." I'm like, "What?" I was like, "Wait, what?"
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Look, man. As much as I
remember
those days for TNA and Spike TV, several times, if you look, like I'm not even trying to shame, but just watch any of those episodes, like back when TNA was actually good, like when they were good, when they used to do stuff in the Impact Zone, in the background, like when they did like those backstage stuff, you could see like those like trailers that like we had in school. Remember like those little outside trailer classrooms that kids would go in, like that's what they used for their locker rooms because they couldn't afford it.
I used to do that. Hey, remember what Steven Richards said? Dixie Carter wanted to hire him on, because of the Abyss segments, and he said, "Can you pay me a living wage?" He's like, "I'm not asking for a lot of money, but can you pay me enough to live on?" And he's like, "She never got back to me."
That don't make no damn sense. It's like, yo, you want us to put our body on the line every single week, and we can't even like, damn. Can I at least pay one bill?
You gotta
pay one bill at least.
You got to remember, at that time, they were going through a huge financial crisis, especially when they brought in Hogan. Because remember,
and Bischoff.
Bischoff, and Brooke.
Yeah, because remember, Hogan and Bischoff, they were overpaying their buddies to come over to TNA and fuck it up.
It needs to be said.
I just want to say this one real quick. Remember, I heard they said that Brooke was getting paid more than the Knockout.
She was.
I believe it. Of course she was.
As soon as I saw the Nasty Boys, I was like, "Yep, it's over."
Yeah, I don't have the exact number, but I remember at the time she was paid a very low six-figure contract. 6 figures.
Like, I'm
still mad about what happened to Daphne. I'm still mad about Daphne to this day.
Hold on, quick question. Did the Nasty Boys beat the Motor City Machine Guns in the tag team match?
Yes.
I won't be surprised if they did.
They did. That was their debut match.
Yes.
I'll say it. I'll come out and say it. And listen, I don't give a fuck about Hogan. I'd never give a fuck about him. So a lot of people are just not going to say it because he's not with us anymore. Hogan basically pimped out Dixie. That's essentially what he did. He came in and he pimped out Dixie, and he got in her ear, and Bischoff got in her ear. And because Dixie didn't know any better, because she was just not smart, and because she wasn't a wrestling fan, she believed everything Hogan and Bischoff told her. They basically said, "Hey, give us the company. We'll take it over. We're going to make it number 2. We're going to make it number 1. We're going to surpass WWE." And she really believed it. They basically pimped her out. And they
I'm mad you sitting there saying, "Oh, you don't care. You don't care what you're going to say. You're going to say it anyway." We did a whole episode on this dude Death Day.
About how we don't like him.
Smoking on this dude, the Hogan pack. Like, this ain't nothing new.
Yeah.
They basically bled her dry.
We lit that up.
They bled her dry. Yeah, they basically bled her dry. And the fans suffered and the wrestlers suffered. And then also, big up, shout outs to John. He mentioned this too. That very infamous YouTube video, which TNA has now removed. I wonder why. Wink, wink. They have removed the video from their YouTube channel, but other people have re-uploaded it. The very infamous video where Dixie was like in the ring. This was not part of a story. Like she was in the ring and like the wrestlers were sitting in the impact zone where Dixie was telling them in so many words, like, "Don't question me. Don't make me look bad." This is like right before Hogan and Bischoff came in, essentially. Mm-hmm. And it was like she was a teacher telling off her students. And what people don't know is she tried to pull a Bischoff, like very famously in WCW when like WCW was starting to lose the war to WWF. Eric Bischoff very famously told people in the back, "Hey, if you want out, you can get out now." And Raven stood up. and Bischoff, like, he let him go, like, right there. Like, so it's like, okay, Dixie basically gave that same option, but to any wrestler that did stand up, she was like, I'm not cutting you. So it's like, wait a minute, you just said if you don't want them to leave, if you want to leave, leave. And then when people actually try to do it, you lock them in. Like, what are you doing here? Like, you whatever, man.
See, and that's the thing. That's the thing too. It's like she tried that, and it's like, yo, lady, you're not Bischoff.
You also are not a promoter.
The talent actually knew who Bischoff was. You know what I'm saying?
He got
that shit going on or whatever.
She got
Bischoff. He just got there. Remember, she just got there. Like, it's like, yo,
but she got his Bischoff because she ain't shit.
You can just pull up on motherfuckers and be like, oh, we're going in a new direction. And you just gonna accept it. They just say, like, yo, who is this lady? See, Richards even.
Well, it's just like.
Richards remember AJ? That shit. Richards was like, yo, what is going on here?
Yeah, AJ Styles was like, you want me to take how much of a pay cut? And I ain't even did nothing wrong.
Like,
and I'm still making you money.
Yeah, I remember, like, that was way after. I'm talking about when she first had pulled up. And she's like, this is how everything is gonna go. We're going in a new direction. What Toph was just talking about.
All right.
And
remember,
she tried to pull up the same shit.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know you. Who is you?
Who are you? Yeah,
you ain't nobody.
Like, I give up. I'll say this though. Like, it took a lot of courage for her to do something like that. But it's like these motherfuckers been on the road for decades. You can't just come on and come out of nowhere and be like, oh, this was happening, and that was like. You're already fucking up and I'm going the wrong way about things.
And on top of that, you don't even know your audience.
Yeah,
like you don't even know your hardcore audience, what they like and what they don't like. So you coming in and making all these changes just randomly that don't make sense, people are gonna look at you different.
It was I forgot who said this.
That's why her daddy cut her off.
This before she even came on TV. As a character, whatever the case may be, she was in the crowd, and they didn't even know that she was the owner of the company. And it's like, you can't be on that type of time. Nobody don't know who the hell you are, lady. Before you came on TV, nobody knew who you were. They just thought that you was a regular old fan. It was like, oh yeah, I'll show you where to sit down here. You can sit down right here. Okay.
It became who this bitch,
right? Afterwards, they're like, "Oh shit, that's the owner of the company." Okay,
Like, wasn't she the one after every single show signing autographs? Like, motherfucker, I don't want your autographs. What the fuck?
Oh wait, did you know what my favorite story was from Jay Lethal when they let him go? She was all like, "I'm so sad to let you go, man. I wish there was something I could do." And he goes, "Don't you own the company?"
Exactly, like. You own the company. You could keep me.
Yeah, he's like, "Don't you own this place? What's up?"
Clearly, she didn't want you, or that's how you know Dixie has no clue how to run a wrestling company. Like, between that and the story Angelina Love said about them wanting her to shave her head, I'm like, Jesus Christ!
It's the obsession,
which is crazy.
It's the obsession of trying to take WWE out of business. That's what a lot of these promotions fuck up with. And I'm glad AEW wisened up. Was like, you know what? Let's just do our own thing. Because at first, that's the type of time they was on. And they was like, well, let's slow down. Let's do something. Let's do our own thing. Let's get back to doing what we normally do or whatever. And I think that's what comes to these promotions.
Well, that's what Jake the Snake said. Yeah, Jake the Snake said that about Dixie. He goes, "She's a mark. She really thinks she's gonna be bigger than WWE." He's like, "That's a whole machine. You are a mark. You can't do that. You're trying to run a company."
Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. This episode of Dark Side made Vince Russo look like a saint. And what I said that is because when they actually tried to go head to head with WWE when Hogan and Bischoff came. I'm like, really?
I remember that. They switched it to Monday night. I remember when TNA switched to Monday night, and I went, "That is stupid."
I'm like, that is the dumbest thing you ever did. And guess what happened? You got blown out of the water by WWE's worst shows.
Well, to be fair, I'll say this. To be fair, they did get like 1.8 that day. That was like the highest they ever went when it came to the ratings.
Yeah.
Nah, but it died in immediate death.
Yeah, and guess what? They never touched. And guess what? They never touched. They never touched that rating again after that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They never got that high again. And you know
what did Eminem tell MGK? Eminem said, yes.
WWE hit
Eminem told him
the chess move. When they
didn't
pulled that move, hold on, y'all. When they pulled that move, saying like, "Oh, we're gonna do a new Monday Night War," remember that's when Raw was like, "All right, we got you. Now we bringing back Bret Hart." Means he went on like 2 decades or something like that. Like, so you know, it's just like, oh shit, like.
I'm like throwing I'm like, yo,
out of them.
I'm like, yo, Hulk, throw in the towel, dude. You never had a chance.
Well, also, like Eminem said, my biggest flops are your greatest hits. So that's how it works.
Remember when they started that shit, said, okay, we're just gonna bring back Bret Hart. Bret Hart hasn't been on Raw for decades around that time.
Yeah,
over a decade.
Yeah.
Like, I remember TNA did a pre-tape show, and WWE just said, "Fuck it, they're gonna bring back Bret Hart, bring back Stone Cold, bring back."
Yeah,
WWE's known for doing that shit. You got a big
Vince
show,
McMahon
You got a big show planned. Okay, we got you.
That's what Vince McMahon known for. He's like, let me flex nuts on these people and remind them who I am for a sec.
And then the topper was that they lost to NXT, not Black and Gold NXT.
I know.
Rookie Wade Barrett NXT. That's who they
With
lost
Black
to.
John Cena. I never remember his name. Darren Cole or whatever. I still call him Black John Cena because that's what he looks like.
Darren Young.
Yeah, he looks like Black John Cena.
He do though.
Ryback before he became Ryback. That's what
Skip Sheffield. Yeah, you lost to Skip Sheffield.
You lost to Brodus Clay. Like, what the fuck?
Wait, hold on. What you say, Black Soul? Say it again.
I said they lost to Brodus Clay.
Who?
Yeah, Brodus Clay wasn't there yet.
He wasn't?
When NXT was. When
no,
NXT
the Monday Night Wars lasted the
actually-
first two seasons of NXT.
Nah,
right?
like my dude, that happened way before.
Oh, or way
That's
after.
what I'm saying. Like, what is Black Soul talking about?
No, they did start losing to them though.
That was a Wednesday night war. You talking about when it was AEW and AEW against NXT? Because remember NXT had went to what the fuck was it again? USA.
Oh no. That was before NXT because if Brodus Clay was around, that was before AEW. So
yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
That was way before AEW.
No. What you said, Black Soul?
I said that they lost to Ricky Wade Barrett. They lost to Ryback before he became Ryback.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was way before.
Sheffield. Skip Sheffield.
Yeah, that's way before AEW was a thing. You talking about the Wednesday Night Wars when NXT was on dang, what channel was that shit? Was it USA or something?
USA.
Like yeah,
it was on USA.
That's when
that version
the WWE network.
Yeah, that version of NXT was on USA. Right,
but this
wasn't on WWE Network until
this one. They had Leo Rush in them, and who's the champion? Leo Rush was the lightweight champion. Who was the heavyweight champion around that time? Was it
Was it Cole? Wasn't it Cole?
It was the Cole Ciampa. Yeah, that's way after
No, it was
that's pre-COVID. That's pre-COVID. Yeah.
Yeah. You talking about the NXT shit when they were rookies, like
that
used to be on the Sci-Fi channel.
Right.
That was the Sci-Fi channel.
Right.
That was during TNA Monday Night Wars.
Yeah, long ago. Brodus Clay wasn't there though yet. Brodus Clay was like
I think it's on the second season.
Fourth season, I think, of the NXT rookie year shit.
Yeah.
I thought it was the fourth because I know the second season had Bray Wyatt when he was Bray Wyatt when he was Husky Harris.
Sequel was goody.
Because then they had the Nexus and all that other shit happen, which still upset me.
Nexus was the rookies from the first season.
Like I remember when Bray Wyatt first came on the screen, they were chanting Husky Harris. Like, oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, he still managed to get it over though.
Yeah, speaking of that, in reference to the report that TKO posted earlier about Keith Lee being done, I just want to say that whoever made that report, like I think it was like 2 days before Bray Wyatt passed away, whoever made that report
I knew I wasn't tripping.
That said that Bray was going to be cleared, like, fuck you. He was not going to be cleared. He had the same heart condition that my mom had, that it nearly killed her. And the only reason she didn't die was because we had to go to the emergency room and she had to have an emergency surgery to get that fixed. Once you have that issue, if your heart rate goes above a certain level, it's basically GG. You die immediately. There's no way you can have any kind of physicality after that. So I don't know what the fuck that report was.
It was an old report, right? Because I could have sworn he said from before that he was retiring.
No, I don't think he made it. I don't think he made it official. But like I said in the chat, if he is if Keith Lee is retiring, would anybody be shocked? He got the same heart condition as Brett as Bray and Triple H. Like he didn't get back in the ring.
If he has that same condition, it's impossible. Once your heart, like I'm trying to explain to fans, like a pacemaker is not going to fix it. Once you have that condition, if your heart rate goes above a certain level, you have to go to the emergency room as soon as possible. And if it stays that way, like any longer than like 30 minutes, you're dead. You're dead. Triple H almost died. And again, I give Triple H a lot of shit. He doesn't I always joke about it. White folks like to use different words to make shit not sound as serious. They described it as a cardiac event. Stephanie said the story herself on her show. Triple H was like, they just flew in from whatever show they came from. Triple H got a call on his phone. He didn't answer it. He got the call again, didn't answer it. You know, he's probably busy, probably had a lot of shit to do. So then Stephanie got the call. She answered it, and it was Triple H's doctor. And then he was like, hey, Steph, is Triple H with you? Is Paul with you? And she's like, yes. Give the phone to him. Gave the phone to Triple H, and the doctor said straight up in so many words, drop what you're doing, get on a helicopter, plane, jet, and get down here like as soon as possible. And the Triple H was like, do I have to? And the doctor was like, if you want to live to see tomorrow, yes. So then he got in the plane, flew over there, and they did the surgery. He was this close to dying. That's how close he was.
Oh, Stephanie said that.
Wasn't his heart working at like 20% capacity?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Right. That's the shit that took out Rosie, Roman's brother. Remember him? Superhero training. The superhero training. Yeah. Right. When you have that shit, like it's weird because my mom had it too. Because like right before I took her to the hospital, like she was fine and she was breathing fine and shit. But then when they put her up on the machine, her heart rate was like off the chart. And I was like, what is that? And they're just, that's AFib. AFib is like when your heart skips a beat and shit. You have like an unnatural heartbeat. So if your heart rate goes above a certain number, that's it. You're dead. Like it's like some Death Note type shit. So there's no way Bray would have ever been cleared. There's no way Triple H will be cleared. And if Keith Lee has that, there's no way Keith will be cleared ever, especially at his size.
Hey, I love Keith Lee, but stay at home, bang out Mia Yim, just chill.
They divorced.
Well, he can't even bang out Mia Yim. They just got divorced.
Yeah, they divorced.
So what? Divorce ain't nothing, but divorce just means that we ain't married no more. That don't mean I can't get a bang out.
But I don't think it's new though. I think she said they had got divorced like last year type shit.
You know, I mean, hell, I broke up with me and a lot of chicks have broken up. That didn't stop the flow. It's called payments, you see. You catch up on those payments that you missed out on that you're accustomed to. Like Chris Rock said.
Oh shit. Yo, hit that thumbs up, B. I can't.
Why do we always say wrong shit? Today it's early.
Hey, I didn't curse.
It ain't wrong, it's true. Shit. Yeah, act like y'all never fucked your ex before. I know y'all fucked your ex before. Please.
I know, right?
One of us say something wrong. It's usually at the end of the show that one of us say something wrong.
What's good, Tyler? Okay, Tyler about to go to AEW. Have a good time.
Oh, sweet.
All right.
Have a good time, brother.
Hope you do have some fun.
Sifu said Triple H probably bought that heart situation on himself with all them years of taking steroids. Probably.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's unfortunate. I don't want him to get hurt. Like he's a shitty worker. But I don't want him to die.
Apparently, Seaflu, it runs in his family.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
Apparently, his dad has issues and his granddad has issues. I think it was a
Brian
combination.
Pillman?
What is that?
What is that?
That's coming from TKO. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think, and again, like I would never wish death on anybody, but I think in his case, I think it was a combination of 4 things. 1, like I said, it was hereditary in his case. 2, NXT was being blown the fuck up. That was probably stressing him out. 3, he was losing the war to AEW. And 4, he was looking at the people. Right. And then 4, he was looking at all the guys that he helped build up, help cultivate, go on the main roster, and just be ruined and destroyed by Vince. So I think all that shit was just stressing the fuck out.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one, Black Star.
But also, the putting things in your body thing, that's true too. Because I remember when he was the Frenchman Jean-Paul Levesque, he was not that big, and then little by little, I kept seeing him blown up in WWE. Like I'm like, why? He's getting bigger.
What? Pause. That whole.
I'm talking about drug use.
That shit sounded crazy.
The super mega
that
pause
he blew up.
That was wild. Pause.
The super mega pause right there.
That whole sentence was crazy.
Nah, it's just crazy because that's not what I meant by it. But okay.
But all jokes aside, though, like, yeah, B, like that could have played a part in it. And like what this dude Black Star said, the feds was coming down on shit, B. Remember?
Yeah.
This dude, P.S. Hayes, he got out of Dodge, all that shit. Like motherfuckers was ducking and dodging, and like that movie Dodgeball, that dude said, duck, dodge, dip, and dash.
Hey, look how fast Kevin Dunn ran. Kevin Dunn got out with some quickness.
John Laurinaitis, he left. He was like, "Yeah, I'm good."
I didn't think Kevin Dunn was gonna leave, but that punk straight up took off.
Yeah, people forgot about that. These motherfuckers just dipped.
Yeah, Michael Hayes is still is on his vacation.
They all knew what was up. Fucking Stephanie dip, Kevin dip. They saw the storm coming. They saw the iceberg coming. They got the fuck out of there. They was
that's what I like this dude Black Soul might be on to something. Like Triple H probably thought it was all over. Like, oh shit.
All this time I spent trying to work my way up to the top of the company and it's going down the flames.
I probably thought it was over.
All this time.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was about to say it's going down.
Telling you, because to think of it also, why even sell the TKO? It's not like they was in dire straits. Did they sell the TKO just to help cook the books?
Nah, but because Vince thought that he was gonna get it back.
Yeah, didn't Vince? Yeah, Vince made $1 billion before he sold it.
Vince wanted to,
and $1 billion is not small change.
Vince wanted to sell to someone that he felt would have his best interest. He wanted to sell to someone that he felt like would give him a little something in exchange. But then he got whacked. His shit got whacked.
Here's the thing, though, Tove. This will make things interesting, right? Because they been knew what type of time Vince was on.
Yes, everybody knew.
Aubrey, he said himself, like, yo, I'm not buying a company unless Vince comes with the package deal. You knew all this shit going on, but as soon as they signed the on the dotted line, next thing you know, Vince is up out of here.
Yeah,
Did you find that shit peculiar?
Ari told Vince, don't worry about it. This is all gonna pass through. Like in the voicemails. They didn't realize
the shit that they've been deleting, right?
They didn't realize the storm that was coming their way.
That one message that Triple H
emails, son. I'm telling you, like, they trying to scrub a lot of shit.
Yeah, that one message that Triple H sent out to Nick Khan was really, really damning. I forgot the full context of the message, but I remember the very last sentence. I think it was like,
you gotta get the fuck out of here.
This was like after Mania 39. Triple H was texting Nick, and in so many words, he basically told Nick, "Hey, thanks, bro. Without you, I would have been gone a long time ago." Like, nigga, Why would you say that? Don't if somebody in a professional environment, if someone really like fucking has your career in the palm of their hands, don't let them know that. You're letting Nick know.
Nick Khan was saying the same thing to Triple H too. Nick Khan was saying to Triple H like, "Yo, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have this position." He was telling them this shit. It's like I don't know what's going on. It's like, yo, like, so you made him your boss? I read this shit. Go back in the episode. I read the text messages. I read that shit from beginning to end.
They
and
all
it's like, yo, this shit was
other.
crazy. It's like this dude, because I thought that was Vince's peoples. I thought Nick Khan was, but that's Triple H's peoples. But Triple H put him in play to be his boss. I'm like, wait, what?
Well, yeah. Remember, Vince had his guys, and once all his guys were gone, I knew Vince was gone.
Yeah, and then when he did that shit, that's when they was trying to line this dude Vince up to get him up out of here.
I guarantee.
This dude Nick Khan kept deleting his messages. Triple H kept his.
I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Vince probably told Ari this isn't a big deal. That's why Ari sent that voicemail saying that it's all gonna pass over. When the details came out, that's when you knew that shit was ball game over.
Yeah. But it still trips me out because Vince has done way worse stuff.
Lord knows how much shit this
that woman and right now the question that a lot of people have is like, okay,
he has the shovels.
Because for years people always thought like when Triple H takes over, he's gonna clean house. But there's so many of Vince's guys that he still keeps around. He still keeps around Bruce Pritchard. Like Bruce is fucking useless. Like why is Bruce still there? I was confused about it too. Now I get it. The reason why Triple H keeps some of these Vince guys around is because he doesn't fucking trust TKO. That's why. He wants to keep around the devil he knows over the devil he doesn't know. He knows Bruce. He knows Hayes. These are people that worked with Vince. Triple H is comfortable with them. These guys like Bruce Pritchard, these guys like Michael Hayes, like they're not going to try to stab Triple H in the back. They're totally fine in their stooge positions. And Triple H wants to keep them there. That way, when he goes to sleep, he doesn't got to worry about some Julius Caesar E2 Brute bullshit. But if TKO comes in, and if they send in their people, or if Rock comes in and Rock sends
it's machine gun time.
People, right? He'll be on that Tony Soprano like final season type bullshit, sleeping with a shotgun in his hand.
Yeah, because Dewey got a little more power than Triple H.
Right. Yeah. So that's why they're there. And unfortunately, because these motherfuckers are still there, that's why the product just isn't where it should be. Because these guys still got that Vince mentality, especially Bruce.
And here's the thing: this would like confuses me because Nick Khan and this dude, The Rock, they've been cool ever since. So why would Triple H put this dude in that position? I don't get it. Because Nick Khan says it in the text. He says like, he thanks Triple H and all that for putting him in that position and shit. So I'm like, what is going on? Like, wouldn't Triple H want to be above Nick Khan or whatever? Like,
well, not if you want a fall guy. If you need a fall guy, you definitely don't want to be at the top.
True. You're right, Anubis.
He's already going to be the fall guy. Trust and believe.
Yeah, he'll take that fall. I'd rather take that fall than the fall of the head of the snake. You know what I'm saying?
There was something that my friend said a while back. He said that, remember in The Simpsons when Bart would always blame Milhouse for shit?
Mm-hmm.
And Milhouse wouldn't say shit? In life, you always need a Milhouse.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you mean.
You can always blame him, and he won't say shit.
You put that person. You put TKO in position. He's above and all that stuff. You can pin that on him. Yeah, you'll catch some fallback and whatnot from your end of it, but it's a lot better than being the top. A lot better than being the main boss. They catch all the hell.
Seafood said, not trying to be rude or insulting, but have you guys seen Janelle Grant? I just don't get it. Here's the thing. I definitely agree with you, and I was saying that from before about Vince. Like, yo, this dude is spending millions of dollars on these basic ass bitches. But
do you not remember the ring lady?
Right. I don't know. Like, motherfuckers just, hey, they just freaks. I don't know. Motherfuckers have their preference.
Sometimes you're like, yeah.
Come on, let's really be real. Linda McMahon don't look good either. Like, we seen Linda McMahon when she looked younger, like what, 20s or whatever.
We all know who likes Linda McMahon.
Like, Linda McMahon looked like Clint Eastwood. The fuck?
My problem with that whole thing is, did y'all hear what she did recently? She's trying to get that ring boy case thrown out again.
I bet.
Like, it ain't just her, like, all of like, it ain't just Vince either. It's like the WWE, they put out this thing trying to get rid of it. I'm like, you can't get rid of that. They're talking about statute of limitations and stuff is over, and this is pointless thing pursue. I'm like, what?
Yo, dead ass ballet. Dead ass. Shorty look crazy.
We talked about this. I don't know if you were there for that show, Seafood. Like, in reference to Janelle Grant, you got to remember, okay, firstly, how she looks now is not how she looked when Vince was making his pass on her. She's like that now, probably because she's been stressed out for the past 4 years. But more importantly, though, and this is the part, and again, I'm not trying to insult you, Seafood, because I saw a lot of that same shit when pictures of her started leaking out. People need to remember, like, y'all need to, like, just because you see Vince make out with Trish Stratus or Candice Michelle or Sable, people see that and they think like that's the kind of bitch that Vince can pull. No, he was their boss. No, Vince literally booked himself to do that. They had no choice but to do that. So Linda McMahon, as Stephanie said, that's the type of chick that Vince can pull with his own swag. He can't pull these really attractive chicks like that. He just can't. And most of these,
Vince's money can pull. Vince's money can pull those women.
Right, I remember like when I was a kid.
I'm still waiting on Christy.
I remember when I was
I'm still waiting on Christy Hemmings.
When they were so mad at Bill Clinton. Like, hold on. I remember like when I was a kid when the Republicans were so mad at Bill Clinton and they were like, impeach him. He's a disgrace to the White House and all that other bullshit. Like, first of all, Bill Clinton was not the first president to do what he did. He's the first president that got caught. But what it really came down to, they didn't give a fuck about Monica Lewinsky. They weren't mad about that. No, what they were mad is that Bill, he had swag. He had charisma. He was a dude that a lot of chicks found handsome. They found him attractive. He just also happened to be the president of the United States.
And
that was a bonus.
Not only that, when that picture got out, when he was hanging out in Harlem, they're like, oh, hell no, we got to get Clinton up out of here.
Right.
No, they wanted him before that.
They like, this motherfucker
wanted him before that.
In Harlem? Oh, no, he is a fucking...
No, wait. Before he was in Harlem... Before he was in Harlem...
Yeah.
All I'm going to say is before he was in Harlem, way before he did that, on the day he got elected, where was he at? On the Arsenio Hall show playing the fucking saxophone.
You know, yeah, you're right. There you go.
His ball game over was, I clearly remember this. He was at the 1993 Final Four. He was hanging out with the Arkansas basketball team. That's when the Republicans knew we got to get him the fuck out of there. We got to find a reason.
Yeah,
right. He's relatable. Like Bill Clinton was like, he was a relatable dude. Like even if you didn't give a fuck about politics, like if you was black or Latino or really anybody, you could look at him and be like, he looks like he's a cool dude. You know. Like,
well, remember what Dave Chappelle said? He's like, we smoking fornicators. We all know them.
Right. But most of these MAGA dudes, like Vince McMahon as an example, like most of these like Republican dudes, and again, I'm not saying every Republican. I don't want to offend any Republican voters out there.
It's every Republican.
Most of them is like if they got a chick, it's because they rich, they got money. That's it. Like take away the money, like nobody would give a fuck about them. Nobody.
Have you looked at Mitch McConnell? Mitch McConnell looks fucking dead.
Because he is dead, dude. He is dead.
That's because he is. These motherfuckers is pulling. These motherfuckers is pulling women that are young enough to. Nah, man. These dudes is pulling women that are young enough to be their daughters. I'm like, my nigga, you weird.
Yeah.
I'm like, you can't put. I'm like, take away your money, Take away your money, you will never pull this type of chick in your life.
I really can't believe they really covering all that shit. Be like, oh man, this shit is fucking insane.
I'm still weirded out by that.
Motherfuckers is being more and more alert. That's one thing I could say. Like, motherfuckers is being more and more alert. B, stay alert, y'all.
Yeah, stay woke. You know, the actual woke. None of that bullshit they trying to
right, not the whitewash
the
woke.
actual woke.
The actual woke. None of that.
Nah, man, I'll never forgive them for making woke fucking taboo. That's y'all motherfuckers. That's
because we can't have nothing. Everything we invent, they take.
Like, and now they call it Gen Z slang.
Like y'all stole that shit from black people and then whitewashed it and make it mean something else. Like we have to stop. Like enough with the woke. Like really?
Yes.
I remember.
Now, you know what makes me mad about that is on my way. When I came back to Vegas, I had to do a road trip to Alabama. And guess what? I had several sundown towns I had to go to. I had to be aware. I had to stay woke.
You're damn right.
I remember. Right?
Speaking of woke, I heard this.
Let Black Star go. Let Black Star go. Go ahead, Black Star. Go ahead.
Like I remember, like I was getting my haircut in Colton, a town in California, and like my barber said, "So yo, Alan," I said, "What's up?" He's like, "Stay black." I was like, "What?"
You should have hit him with the Wesley Snipes. When motherfucker told Wesley Snipes that same thing, he was like, "Shit, I ain't got no choice."
Right.
But I started laughing. I was like, "Wait a minute, I am black." He said, "I know, you sound white."
Oh no, I've had that same thing when I was growing up. Before my voice changed, they always said I talk like a white boy because I don't use slang often. I'm like, man, you don't kiss my ass.
I hate that line so much.
I used to say that when I was younger too. You know what I'm saying?
It makes no sense.
It is stupid. It's real. It's real ignorant. Also.
Nah, bro. Like I hate that line so much. I'm like, how am I talking white? Just because I expand my vocabulary. Now I talk white. Fuck you, man.
No, fuck all that. How's a black person supposed to? How does a black person talk?
I already know where that happens. I've talked about that. I've dealt with that like my whole life. What happened was there was a change. There was a change in music culture back in the 80s and 90s when you heard like, you know, Biggie and Pac and Nas and just anybody that was in the rap game back then. There was their rap voice, and then there was like their regular voice, like how they actually talk. And if you go, and I always tell like young niggas, like go on YouTube and just look up like Tupac speaking like a regular person, like just look up how he talked normally. Look up how Christopher Wallace talked. It's like the real people, and you'll see like, oh wait a minute, okay, so there's their rap voice, and then there's like their regular voice. At some point,
and for the older cats, look up Onyx. Onyx don't talk like how they rap.
Right. At some point, what happened is in the transition from the 2000s to 2010s, that stopped. Now it's like when rappers talk, they talk in the same way they rap, and they rap in the same way they talk. You can't really tell the difference now. So now you got like
they're all doped out.
Right. So now like this new generation's like, oh, you're just supposed to sound a certain way. Why? Because your favorite dog shit rapper does and doesn't know how to speak like a regular fucking person? Like, no.
I'd like Kodak Black more if I understood what the hell he was saying half the time, but I don't.
Yeah, like that.
I don't be understanding what. I don't even be understanding what Lil Wayne be saying. That nigga sound like our Android. Like, God damn.
It's not even a black thing. Like, it's a culture thing. Like, sometimes I try to listen to modern day music. Sometimes I try to listen to modern day. What's the chick's name? Olivia Rodrigo, whatever the fuck her name is. I think that's her name.
I never heard of her.
Yeah, sometimes I try to listen to like new shit. I don't know if it's just me because I know I'm getting older, but when I listen to some of these new singers, I legitimately can't hear them because they're speaking so softly. They're doing that ASMR whisper bullshit when they're singing.
Yeah,
I literally have to turn on subtitles just so I can understand what the fuck they're saying. I never had to do that in the 2000s or the 90s or the 80s, or if I listen to old shit before my time, like in the 70s or 60s, I understand vividly what everyone's saying. I don't understand what these new people are saying. I need subtitles at all times. It's like
well, like this girl told me about, a woman told me once, the problem with singers nowadays is that they don't know how to sing the panties off a bitch. And that's what she told me. And I'm like, you know what? Got a point.
She's right.
You're right.
That's
She's
right.
right. Nowadays, especially with this new upgraded technology online now, all you got to do is sing a melody and put some auto tune on it, and it's a hit.
Yeah. There's not no real pure singers because a lot of let's really be real. A lot of them they drink a lot, smoking or whatever, and not everybody's voice box could withstand that shit after a period of time.
Yeah, they're not all Frank Sinatra.
I do appreciate some of the artists that are trying to come back with new music now, like T.I., The Dream, Chris Brown, and Usher going on tour. Tank just dropped a new single. I'm like, guys like them, I grew up listening to. It's great to hear that they could still hook,
and that's the crazy thing, though, my dude. Like the OGs is the one that's coming out with heat. And these motherfuckers gotta step it up. Like exactly.
Jay-Z just did 3 days. 3 days that he put out in Pioneer Stadium. Slick Rick still had it.
Slick Rick still had it. Still carrying the dookie chains.
Yeah, coming out there. Fucking Jay-Z just sold out Yankee Stadium. I'm like, nigga, but they want to call our artists old heads. I'm like, these old heads is outshining y'all even now.
Yeah, outside. What do y'all motherfuckers at, B? It's like every time they do a performance, you hear about these dudes not showing up. They showing up.
They show up late.
They're drunk.
Yes.
Or they leave, or just recently they leave early for a stupid reason.
Right.
or the other thing that they love to do, if they do show up, it's all backing tracks.
Yeah,
they can't
remember the lyrics to their own music.
So they have the crowd singing for them. I'm like, good Lord, y'all ain't low.
Y'all ain't no performers.
Like I remember
Leon's character from the 5 Heartbeats.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I remember when I heard Prince talk for the very first time. Like he had like the super deep voice. I was like, what the fuck?
Prince always sounded like that. Even as a kid, I saw a video of him like as a 9-year-old on YouTube. They had found in the news footage, and even as a little kid, he had a deep voice, and he still sounded like Prince. Yeah, but I'm like, aren't you like 9?
I barely have an opportunity to ever mention Prince. Big ups to him. I will always give Prince props for this. When they did that Batman movie, the fucking what was it, Warner Brothers or whatever? Warner Brothers.
Yeah, the Batman.
They wanted Prince to be. They wanted Prince's music to be in the movie, and then Tim Burton was like, nah, because he didn't think it worked. And WB was like, nah, man, trust me, Prince is going to carry this shit. And Prince's marketing for that movie, I mean, it was Batman. It was going to do well regardless, but like that Prince soundtrack, that album he did, absolutely helped Batman break into mainstream, and people don't ever give Prince flowers for that. Well, they do.
They like to shit on that album. They like shitting on that soundtrack. Every time I look up, white people shit on it. Meanwhile, I'm in there still blasting Party Man.
Michael Jackson and Prince probably had the best rivalry.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson and Prince probably had the best catalog. I mean, those two were like gods in music.
Hell yeah.
And they always said Prince was a gangster too.
Speaking of Michael Jackson, that movie Michael, that biopic, got over $1 billion worldwide, dude.
That's why Netflix put out that stupid. That's why Netflix tried to put out that stupid documentary.
All right, there's the applause. Now we can laugh. Supergirl has made less money than Catwoman.
Seriously?
But wait. Beforehand, I will give Superman. I'll give Supergirl this though. People that talk shit on a Supergirl movie do not remember the original Supergirl movie, which was also garbage and made less money.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, as much as I like to crap on it, I'm like, I'm from the 80s. I remember the Supergirl movie, and people hated it then. This is not new.
The thing is, some characters, and this is just a thing that some people just don't want to hear, some characters are just not meant for the big screen. They're meant for comic books, or they're meant for animated cartoons, or...
She wasn't even good there.
Right, or they're meant for like a TV show. Some characters, to be on the big screen, you have to have like a presence. Supergirl just doesn't. She's just not one of those characters, and it doesn't make you anti-woke or a chauvinist or a woman hater to admit that. She's just not. She's not Wonder Woman. She's not Black Widow. She's not a compelling character. That
Black Widow's not compelling. That's why she
but she's a spy.
in the Avengers.
Yeah, Black Widow's not compelling, but she's got a more interesting background than Supergirl does. Supergirl's just a female version of Superman. It's not as interesting.
Seafood,
and even more so.
And that's why.
Hold on.
Wait, there was one thing I wanted to say. Oh, okay.
Wait. Yo, Seafood, come on, my dude. Michelle Pfeiffer. Come on, son.
Better than Halle Berry?
Earth's a kid.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Earth's a kid.
Better than Halle Berry?
Earth's a kid.
I'm talking about, okay, all right. So you're trying to put it in categories or something? Now because
Earth's a kid.
Like the sex appeal or whatever, of course, Halle Berry. But I'm talking about like all round. Michelle Pfeiffer, B, she killed that role, B.
Yeah, she did.
I got to go with Eartha Kitt because Eartha Kitt was a living Catwoman.
I like to say,
man,
that,
look,
don't forget
Michelle Pfeiffer. That's who I say.
I'd also like to say that the Penguin literally said, "Here, pussy, pussy, pussy," in a PG movie.
Yeah. Well, remember back in our day, PG movies. Back in our day, PG movies, they used to curse all the time. Hell, the Goonies was rated G and they said shit in it.
Now, hold on, like you going to the Goonies. Let's get back to the Catwoman. Like,
I know, but
when like she had mad one-liners. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, especially the infamous roof scene when she was washing up Michael Keaton and this dude Batman, whatever, just caught her with the backhand. Pow! She's like, how could you? I'm just a woman. Oh, I'm sorry. And she kicked this nigga right in the balls. What? Michelle Pfeiffer killed that role.
But I was just going. We were on females in movies, like female superhero movies, and he got a point.
Yeah, because Seafood had brought up who we thought was the best Catwoman. I think it was her hands down, Michelle Pfeiffer. But you know,
the problem with these fucking feminists and shit. These feminists, like these people who complain and bitch on social media, they're not real because they talk about shit like, oh, like men don't want to support female characters.
That's bullshit.
And it's just like,
yeah, that's crap.
Like you can tell they're not real fans of not just superheroes, but they're not movie fans because some of the most iconic fictional characters ever created are women. Fucking Sarah Connor from the Terminator, Ripley from
Eleanor Ripley,
Laura Croft from Tomb Raider, Samus Aran from Metroid. Like these are very
Carmen San Diego.
Shout out to my dude Icon. Did a track about Metroid.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Oh, wait. But what I was gonna say was, Wonder Woman. The reason why those movies didn't work, I'm like, because you're not Linda Carter. I'm sorry, you're not Linda Carter. And she was great on TV, and that show's still revered to this day. Nobody cares about the movie.
That's right. Listen, get some bone o'clock like something, B. Appreciate y'all, B. You already know the vibe. Yeah.
Hey, listen, first.
Like, I knew that social media was a shit the second that I heard all these white supremacists are from India and Kenya. Like, the fuck?
Man, listen, I tell you. Man, listen, I tell you this. Back to the feminist thing, like, bro. They're not real because they all. I'm a firm believer that feminists secretly hate women.
Of course they do.
No, because they preach about empowerment, but they don't support each other at all.
Bill Burr, WNBA. Remember that?
Yeah,
Bill Burr,
I was just about to bring
WNBA.
that up. I was just about to bring that shit up. It's like, yo, y'all was talking about the WNBA and how the WNBA players should get more bread, but y'all not even showing up to the games.
For them to make, y'all don't understand, for them to make more money, you got to sell tickets.
Right.
Like he said, y'all aren't selling any fucking tickets.
Yeah, Bill Burr.
Y'all aren't, he's like, you figured there'd be, yeah, that's what I said. Bill Burr said it.
Yeah, money listens, bro. Like, they watch the fucking bullshit like Housewives or Real Housewives or whatever.
Exactly. Oh, no, wait, remember what he said? No,
Word,
he said, y'all
watch
are
these.
watching this and y'all are drowning these hoes in money. You're just drowning them. Instead of putting it into the NWA, you're giving these hoes money hand over fist.
Word, y'all watch these dumbass reality shows that ain't real and wonder why there's a bunch of them. But then you want to bitch when the WNBA doesn't make as much as the men. Like, that's on y'all.
Like, yo, real
Good
quick.
point,
Y'all should be
Ballet.
there.
I got you, Black. So I wanted to read this real quick. Good point, Ballet. Where's the women at for Supergirl?
They don't support
Exactly.
anything. They're not real.
Oh, wait, I got another one for that, too, on the Supergirl movie. You up on social media where they're like, it should have been Sydney Sweeney. I was like, Sydney Sweeney was in Madam Web, but that movie didn't do shit either.
Shit, I ain't hear that
real.
name in decades.
We already
Sydney
saw the
Sweeney
shit.
wasn't.
We already
She
saw
wasn't
the
good
shit with
either.
we already saw the shit with the
Like I said.
back in the day.
Right.
Exactly.
Hold on, Black Saw wanted to go. Go ahead. What's your name for you, Black Saw?
Yo, real quick. Speaking of housewives, shout out to Marcellus Wiley. That motherfucker.
Oh, I know.
What
Oh, I
he
know. I said. That's funny.
Man.
And another thing, though.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. You just want to say another thing. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna make
right.
Not you, Tope. TKO. You want to say another thing?
No, I was just gonna say. Yeah, but yeah, I was just gonna say that. Aside from that, the reason why a lot of these movies don't do well, even if the actor is not good, may look the part but doesn't do the part well, you can make up for that if the script is good. And a lot of reason that these movies fail is because the story is trash.
Well, yeah. She had no reason to be fighting Lobo. And Lobo is my favorite comic book character in DC.
They don't follow the comic books, bro. Like, you could tell.
Like, the second I saw,
Of course they
I
don't.
heard Sandman say like, "Oh, Shazam was supposed to beat up Superman." I was like, "The fuck."
Yeah. No, I was
Dear
saying
Lord.
that. I was saying that like, yo, this dude we thought he was slick. It's like, yo, my dude, you gonna sit there and try to build towards you versus Superman and Black Adam 2, knowing damn well this dude Superman is weak when it comes to magic. So basically, he was gonna beat up Superman and Black Adam 2. That's what he was gonna try to do.
And that's why X-Men 97 is smoking everything right now, because I've been glued to it, damn it.
Motherfuckers was like, nah, motherfucker, now you tripping. You don't know why motherfuckers wasn't trying to hear that shit.
What's really weird? What's really weird? What's really weird, because I was talking about this with John the other day, is like, yeah, like the whole remake slop is so fucking lazy and so creatively banked up. But even that being said, unfortunately, this live action remake, like most of the time, it makes Disney a shitload of money. The Lion King remake made them a lot of money.
That movie sucked.
A lot of money, right? And those movies were not good. So the remake shit is proven to make them money, but this Moana live action remake has absolutely bombed in the box office. And what's weird, what's even weirder is they did Moana 2 a couple of years ago, and that shit made bank. So clearly, there's still an appetite for the Moana brand, but for whatever reason, this live action shit is just so I don't know if it's like, if we're at a point where people are fatigued of live action shit, are they fatigued of Disney? Is there a rock fatigue? Is it a combination of all those things? I don't know. But
the answer is yes.
Bomb.
But all of the live actions bombed. Aladdin bombed. Beauty and the Beast bombed. A few people talked about it, but overall bombed.
I be telling y'all in the chat, man, these live action movies are a dice roll. Even if they make enough money, they don't always hit.
Nah. But X-Men 97 is killing it.
Because when it comes to certain live action films, when it's forced, they tend to not do well. Because, like, for instance, right, like with the Lion King, they took their time with the live action shit. Didn't the live action shit come out like 20 years.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But a live action Lion King was not necessary.
No, but check it. It is necessary. You know why? Because that's when you have a new generation of kids that want to see that.
Then
Like,
play them
when it comes to
They did it with the Jungle Book. They did it with the Jungle
like,
Book.
exactly.
Right.
Like when we see shit, like it's gonna be different with us because we've seen like the classics and all that. But when it comes to the next generation coming up, seeing this shit, they're gonna be like, "Oh, it's gonna be classics to them." We're gonna be the old. We're gonna be the old motherfucker on the couch, like, "Oh, back in my day, they didn't do this, they didn't do." You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. So in reference to Moana, the original Moana movie that came out in 2016. That was just 10 years ago. So there's kids.
Yeah, that wasn't enough. They didn't let it breathe.
But yeah, exactly.
Yeah. They're like teenagers now. They're still not grown yet. So it hasn't even been long enough for that movie to even have nostalgia for it. But even with that,
They did that with Lilo and Stitch also. Lilo and Stitch, they did the same shit. My niece was pissed.
I knew that shit was gonna bomb. And it sucks, which sucks because Lilo and Stitch is an easy movie. That should have been like an easy slam dunk, man.
R.I.P. to Lilo. She passed away recently.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
The voice of Lilo passed away. Yeah.
I know we lost Sam Neill the other day.
I know that one hurt.
Yeah,
that one hurt.
Jurassic. I ain't never gonna look at Jurassic Park the same.
You know who he is to me? He's Damien. He was Damien in the Omen 3 as an adult. That's how I first saw Sam Neill.
Yeah, the first time I seen him was Jurassic Park.
Each time I see Jurassic Park, I always go back to the scene. Was like, you didn't say the magic words.
I wish I could roll with y'all.
Samuel Jack's character is like, please, I'm tired of this package bullshit.
Am I the only person that didn't like Jurassic Park?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I never really was into it like that, but that's the first time I've seen Sam Neill. Like,
I
just think that movie just came out at the right time because there was nothing about dinosaurs around that time.
Anytime I think about that Horizon movie he did.
Yo, you sound hella crazy.
Like you sound like me last summer.
Nah, yo, Black Saw, you used to sound crazy.
You ain't shit.
Dead ass. So I'm like, yo, Black Saw, I ain't gonna hold you, be like,
you ain't shit.
And then he won't even be able to hear us either. He just be rambling on and on and on. Like Black Star, we can't hear you.
Yeah, Black Star used to sound like Kane when he had the little voice mic.
Right.
You both ain't shit.
Oh my God.
He's mad at us.
If I don't beat the Undertaker, I will light myself on fire.
Can I do one more? Can I do one more?
No, yo, crazy, Anubis. You roboting like crazy. Nah, you sounding crazy. We probably have to leave and come back again.
You guys so ain't shit.
What's his connection? Is he on his phone or a laptop?
I don't know.
I think so because he was walking to the convenience store.
True.
When he first tapped in.
Okay, that's probably why.
But anyways, you already know TKO. You got lined up over there.
I finally get to say it. Tell him, Terrence.
Well,
come on with it.
Well, so far, they just really announcing segments right now. We got Kenny Omega celebrating winning the world title, which means he's probably going to get his redemption opponent in this segment. Who that is, who that'll be, I don't know.
Most likely it's MJF.
Yeah, we were talking about that in the chat also. Like, is it going to be a rematch at Redemption?
Then he's going to lose
Probably.
again.
Probably. Well, they already promoted Omega versus Ospreay, so I doubt Omega's losing.
I don't know. When is All In August?
Yeah,
mid-August, I think.
So it's right after SummerSlam. The following week from SummerSlam.
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pre-football death.
Yeah, it's like I think it's like 2 weeks after SummerSlam. Yeah.
So
We
you know
all
it's going to be some shenanigans. You already know, like something's going to happen.
It's
that main
August
event,
30th. All in is August 30th.
August. Oh,
Yeah,
it's definitely going to be some shenanigans.
it's
They
at the
got a
end
lot
of
of
August.
time to kill.
But yeah, Omega's doing a segment. We got a 6-woman tag. It's Mercedes and the Divine Dominion versus Willow, Maya World, and this chick from Stardom named Hyen.
Is she good?
She's solid, yeah.
Okay.
We got.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Seafood, that's Nate and Tove. I figured everybody knew that. Yeah, that's Nate and Tove.
Yeah.
Tove
we got
is
a
black
6.
guy. Now I'm playing.
Oh my god.
Tove is the blacker guy.
I had to catch you with that one, my dude. You know I fucked with you though.
Yeah, so we got a 6-woman tag. We got a Kenny Omega segment. We got a Darby Allin segment. So we also got Andrade versus Jake Doyle.
That's gonna be a good match.
Really? Okay.
How you know?
My dude Jake something. Time
How
for him
you
to
know?
show. Oh, yo, you stupid. How we got that silly shit over?
I'm so mad he got that over, but it works, man. That only makes me laugh at WWE more. I'm like, how you let this nigga go?
That's how it works. They always getting rid of good shit.
And they get over somewhere else. I'm like,
Usually,
motherfucker.
like you don't know what you got until it's gone. Usually, how it breaks down.
But in WWE's case, they don't realize what they got till it's gone. Then they fire half their roster to get them back, and still don't know what to do with them.
Hey, speaking of that, before I forget, we only got 9 days left, so get ready.
9 days.
9 days for what?
Before the releases can go and wrestle, like Escobar, the New Day.
That's what you was alluding to from before in the chat. Okay.
Yeah, man. 10 days. Yeah, I said it. 10 days. Santos is going to be a free agent, and him and a few others.
About to get lit.
And then Santos is going to debut on ROH, and we're going to wonder why he's not being used again.
Or he might just go to Mexico. You never know.
Sure, yeah, probably going to go to Mexico. Yeah, that's probably what he'll do. If I was him, I would go to CMLL in New Japan, just chill there for a bit.
Why not? Fuck it.
Oh man.
Yeah, Seaflu agrees.
We got Ospreay's gonna be there tomorrow, and a few more matches will be announced tomorrow. But speaking of announcements, it's official. But speaking of announcements, it's official.
What?
The night after SummerSlam, Big Cass is coming back to WWE.
I saw that.
Here's the problem with that, and I hope this goes well. This is the same shit they did with the Motor City Machine Guns. I actually did my research on this. Guess where they're going to be the night after SummerSlam?
Where?
Des Moines, Iowa.
Huh.
Oh, wow. Ain't that Seth Rollins' hometown?
Not Des Moines, though.
Yeah. They did this with the Motor City Machine Guns. Like, if you're going to bring back somebody cold, at least bring them back like in their home state, or you know what I mean? Like,
they're going to come back in the Garden.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah. That would have been much better if they'd have brought them back for because matter of fact, Saturday night's main event is this Saturday, right?
Yeah.
No,
it is.
Wait, Wait, is it this Saturday?
I think it's
Yeah,
this
it
Saturday.
It
Yeah.
is. It
That's
is.
what they
yes.
should have. That's what they should have pulled up. That would have been awesome.
Yeah. I remember when they debuted the Motor City Machine Guns, they were not in Michigan. They were like somewhere like in the fucking South. It was like Mississippi or Alabama or something. It was like, what the fuck does the Motor City have anything to do with this shit?
AKA,
Like-
AKA, ding, 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 ding.
Right. So I know people are saying like you're nitpicking, Toph. No, I'm not nitpicking. If you want these guys to succeed, right? You want them to have the best possible reaction. So it's like if you're gonna return Big Cass and Enzo, at least do it in New York.
Right.
You know,
And aren't both of them? Aren't they both free agents? Yeah, they are both free because Cass, he's not with AEW anymore, right? He's off the roster.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He's a free agent. Technically,
So what the
he's
fuck, son? Like, what is wrong
I think
with
like
these
2
dudes?
weeks, 2 weeks before he got released.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
gonna
like,
be that's
They
gonna
could
be
have
Big Cass.
both pulled up because I know Enzo, he's a free agent. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's exclusive to Fourth Rope. I doubt that.
I'm sure they'll be all right. I just think it's a bad spot to return Cass in Iowa.
Yeah, they
Milton
should have shut
City,
up.
Iowa.
Right, they should have shut up on Saturday. That would have been
They should have
perfect
been-
for them to show up on Saturday.
That should have been Seth Rollins' tribute show.
I'm surprised.
Who knows? Like
They do this all the time, though. They debut motherfuckers in the
Most random places
whole-
usually possible.
Yeah, like they debuted the Guns in like a redneck city. They won the tag titles in Mississippi to zero reaction.
Ding, 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 ding.
They
So
They
random.
a lot of people forget this too. They debuted Ricky Saint. Remember how they debuted
Yeah.
Ricky Saints?
Yeah, that was
They
a bad
debuted-
debut.
They
Yeah.
debuted him in Alabama, dude.
And he lost in his first match. Like, yeah, they did him no favors.
The only person that they debuted in a pay-per-view and it went horribly was Danhausen.
Right.
Mm,
Let
Danhausen came
that
back
sink.
that raw.
Let that sink in. How
They
Dan?
did Danhausen like no. See it worked out for him obviously in the end anyway. But for his debut, they booked themselves into a corner because they kept putting emphasis like on the box on Raw and SmackDown. So it's one thing if you like just have it on one show, but you have it on both shows, right? So when you have it on both shows, that's going to make the fan think this is going to be someone really important. And then the other thing too is they did this during WrestleMania season. So
Yep.
WrestleMania season is when you should be building to Mania. So it made people think even more, okay, this is going to be a big return, a big debut. And then you finally do the reveal and it's like, what the fuck? Danhausen? Like
PCO?
what?
Speaking of Danhausen, PCO posted something very interesting.
Oh, what did he post?
A picture of him and Danhausen alluding that he might be the guy in the garden.
Would WWE even clear him? PCO is crazy.
True.
He's fucking crazy.
Very true.
Well, then again, PCO. That would explain the fucking laboratory segments, but
ooh, that'll be pretty interesting.
Yeah,
that would explain the lab set. That would explain the laboratory segments he does.
PCO
so-
that'll make a lot
that
of
he might be the
sense.
guy. That he
Yeah.
might be the guy on Saturday.
That would be pretty
I-
cool. I wouldn't mind that.
But PCO's a fucking wild boy. I don't know how they're gonna control him.
Like he
Danhausen's
posted-
gonna control him.
Like he posted a picture of him and Danhausen together, and he said like you never know what's gonna happen next.
I hope that happens. That'll be pretty hot.
I'm not against
I
it.
would like that.
I'm not against it. I just don't think they would actually go for it, only because of his age.
But again, we shall see, because as far as Jalen Brunson's concerned, he had knee surgery, so he can't go.
And it's like, please, how was Goldberg?
At this point, the age thing really doesn't matter.
Yeah, that shit really don't. These motherfuckers is pushing 50 and still having, 10, 15-minute matches. Like, all PCO got to do is just pull up and catch somebody with a move or two, and that's it. He ain't doing nothing.
So if it's not Brunson and it's not Kaz, it might be PCO.
No, it's Cass. They showed his face last night. You can see.
No.
his eyes
I
and his
said
hair.
that as far as Danhausen is concerned. If it's not,
Oh,
the Dan. Well, the Danhausen segments, it's definitely a lot of people thought it was Baron Corbin, and look how that turned out.
Yeah, it's not Corbin, it's not Brunson because Brunson has knee surgery, and it's not Kaz because Kaz is too.
Yeah, why would it be either one of them? Like, it makes more sense if it was PCO. Like, that'd be really dumb if Bronson Reed comes out, this dude, Chamber, whatever he got going on. Like
that shit PCO pulled at that GCW show made me laugh. He fucking threw that Impact title on the ground.
Yeah, he said he's the highest merch seller. Like, my dude, I ain't seen one PCO shirt my whole entire life.
Yeah, bro.
You're the best seller in
TNA. They fucking cut the feed because they didn't want to piss off them, I guess.
I bet.
They had no choice. I'm like,
what does a PCO shirt even look like?
I don't even think he has merch. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, he's
99 cents on Teesprings.
I'll give him this. I was checking him out in Ring of Honor like before COVID, and yeah, he was killing it. He was cool. Like,
PCO's a beast. He was doing moonsaults and everything. He's really good for his age. Yes, his age, his weight. Tall dude. Massive. Was like what, 3 and change?
Yeah. If anybody hasn't seen him, or like fans have seen him, it's been so long. If you've never seen PCO, basically like take Abyss in his prime, but make him like more athletic, where he can do like somersaults and shit. Like, that's the best way to describe it. But he's John Paul.
He's John Paul Lafitte.
Yeah, right.
John New generation era.
Like, he's basically Solomon Grundy from Batman. That's basically who he is.
The coolest spot I remember seeing him, I think it was when Damian Priest was still there. I think he was, what was he? He was the Punisher Martinez. That was his name. That was a better name, by the way. I mean, not that Damian Priest is a bad name, but I always thought the Punisher Martinez, because it was the Punisher Martinez. But anyway, I remember Punisher Martinez having a match with PCO and Ring of Honor.
It was Punishment Martinez, not Punishment.
Punishment. Punishment Martinez had a match with PCO and Ring of Honor, and it's like a table outside the ring, and they was like on the apron, and then Martinez picked them up, powerbombed them off the apron into the table. So it's like, holy shit. And then like PCO like sat up like Taker. He sat up like Taker, like he no-sold it, but then like he like went back down. It was like a battery trying to recharge, but then it died. It was so fucking great. It was like he no-sold it, but it was like, never mind, I'm dead.
I remember when PCO won the championship at ROH. I was like, oh shit, John Paul Lafitte's champion. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, like I didn't notice this dude Jean-Pierre Lafitte, like, so damn, when did I notice it was him? I think when he just came to Impact, if I'm not mistaken. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know that was this motherfucker. Okay. But yeah, if PCO is the one that comes out Danhausen's chamber or what we got going on, I wouldn't mind that at all. That should be pretty cool.
Like I say, he made like I'm not sure, but he made the indication that it could be him. Well, Danhausen's match with JD McDonough is going to be no DQ, so we'll see. And if you really want to know if Punk is running shit on SmackDown, if PCO shows up, that's a very big clue. He's running shit now. If I don't know where PCO shows up.
Oh, you already know Punk got he got Triple H's air. Punk.
No, like this would be the biggest clue that Punk is truly running shit. If PCO
if you don't think Punk is in this dude Triple H's air, man, look. Punk is definitely telling Triple H things here and there. I won't be surprised if Triple H is even asking him about ideas.
Well, that's the ultimate end game that Cody wanted in AEW. He wanted to have creative power, like not as in like for himself, but he wanted to be like Dusty. He wanted to be a booker, and Punk kind of alluded to that in that we talked about that in the last episode where he said, "I'm trying to run a business." Like, why would a wrestler say that? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So they both definitely wanted that. And, TK told them no. So now they're both in WWE, like, yeah, 1,000% that that's probably the ultimate end game for Cody and Punk is that they want to be in the seat, they want to be in the chair.
Yeah,
they want
I totally agree. I totally agree.
As soon as you hear Cody says, "It's a hip toss, baby," like, yep.
You know what I think is gonna happen? I think Michaels is gonna end up moving up, and they might give NXT to Punk.
Yeah,
I could see that happening.
Punk and Cody, yeah,
I could definitely see that happening when
that's eventually the end
time. Mm-hmm. Have Michaels move up. I could definitely see that shit happening.
Have Michaels be head of creative, Triple H turn into Dana White. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
He's still gonna be all in the videos. Like, my dude, you're 70. Sit down somewhere. Is it time to play the game? Yeah, it's time to. Yes, whatever. Go ahead.
Here's my pacemaker.
Instead of him spitting out water, he's spitting out motherfucking
spitting out dentures.
You know what I'm saying? Tooth by tooth.
Hey, man.
I'm telling you. Yeah, baby. Fucking Oh man.
Yo, TKO, so, what happened to your?
Hold on, wait. That gauntlet match, though, I ain't gonna hold you. You know, first and foremost, you already know I'm happy. I'm happy for my dude, Chad Gable. You know, we all know Chad Gable's gonna win that gauntlet match. I'm just saying, like, yo, damn, be like, we gotta do something with Javon. We have to. Like,
Javon died such an horrific death.
Javon, he did his damn thing last night, B. We gotta stop this shit, B. Like, you don't have to only book one dominant black person on the fucking roster, B.
Like, Rusev snapped his fingers and said, "Dream over."
I also want to mention this, and I don't care about this guy at all. I've never cared about him, so I don't give a shit. But I don't have to care about someone to mention this. Has anyone noticed that since they have called up Joe Hendry, they've never given him an entrance on television? Now, I'm not a Joe Hendry fan.
No, you're right.
I'm not a Joe Hendry fan, but his whole gimmick is his theme song. So if you take away that, how is a casual even supposed to get invested? That's his thing.
Right.
Like in
NXT, his music, right?
In NXT, they always did it.
Yeah.
Second you say his name, you say his name, one of the broadcasters would go like, "Oh my god!"
Well, on the main roster, you're not doing
it. On the main roster, it's like you're watching Raw, and it's like, okay, there's a match or something, or it's a segment, and they go to break, and then when they come back from break, Joe Hendry's already in the ring.
Right.
Like that's what they've been doing. So like if you're a casual, which a lot of people are, and you don't watch NXT or you don't watch TNA, they're not doing anything to distinguish him, to make him stand out to you. I just noticed that. And I'm thinking
exactly.
Like, okay,
you got a point. You know what I think they're doing? They're doing this entrance off camera, like during the commercials and whatever.
The live crowd will see it.
Yeah, we not seeing it at home, but you know they doing that shit in wherever they at, and I guess to see how the crowd is going to react to this dude entrance. Is it going to get a big pop? Because if it's not going to get a big pop, we're not going to put it on TV. I don't know.
Like in NXT, they did it perfectly. Like
right.
each time
all
somebody would say his
that's,
name, all of a sudden he would just show up.
Right.
Yeah. All I'm saying is that's hurting his presentation on the main. Like, because that's his whole gimmick.
You definitely right. I didn't notice that shit. Surprisingly, I didn't notice that. Like, yo, I think they probably did it like once, and that was
right.
it.
Like Colin
the reason why I brought it up, right? The reason why I brought it up was because since it was a gauntlet match, like a gauntlet is all about killing time. Everybody gets their entrance, so I'm thinking like, okay, like if he's gonna be in the gauntlet, I'm thinking he'll be like number 3, number 4, and they'll finally give him his entrance. Nope, they had him started. And he was already in the ring. I was like, damn, like you can't even give him that, and you eliminated him first.
They only did it at the Rumble, I think.
They only
I think Cole said his
no,
name, and then all of a sudden he showed up.
no. I think no. Actually, they did. I think the last time they did it was
At the Rumble,
for
right?
WrestleMania. No, I think it was for WrestleMania when he fought Randy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah,
Yeah, because he was a mystery opponent for Randy.
Oh yeah.
right. Because Owens got hurt. Anyway,
But
I don't
but
care
yet,
about Joe.
no. But you're right though. They never
yeah.
gave him. I don't think they ever gave him an entrance since they put him on Raw.
They have not. They have not.
That's wild. That's wild when you think about it.
I guess like what they're thinking, and I'm not defending them. What they're thinking is that it can only work in small arenas, which makes zero fucking sense.
Yeah.
Small arenas, big arenas. I've already said this. Joe Hendry's not as over as he was before. And you could blame TNA for that, but it's true.
Well, to piggyback to what Salmon was talking about with Javon, you got to remember how they debuted him. They debuted him doing commercial. They debuted him doing a fucking commercial, and then they uploaded it as a YouTube highlight clip. That tells you right there what they think of him. Who the fuck? I've never seen that before.
Like Javon has peak athleticism. So does Soruka. Like those two both have.
But I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know what WWE's deal is for not showing most of these guys' entrances, especially the ones that you just called up. I'm like,
right.
What?
The amazing part is that they showcase, like they make it a mission to showcase Soul's athleticism. Javon is kind of like blinking, you miss it type shit.
Yeah, but that could only get you so far if motherfuckers don't know who you are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if your tagline is catch what type of shit that I do on a weekly basis, and blinking you miss it type shit. It's not gonna help him. Not gonna help him at all.
I think Javon will be all right. He just needs to understand.
He needs a hook.
He's just the latest in a group of high flying wrestlers that WWE has like an obsession for until they move on to the next toy, and that was kind of what Ricochet. That's what Ricochet was trying to tell him when they got into their social media beef a couple of years back, and I think Javon was just too young to really understand that. Like he'd been watching wrestling for any period of time, 1, 2, 3 Kid. Who else? Chavo Guerrero, Billy Kidman, Paul London, Evan Bourne, Kofi Kingston, Kalisto. Like every 5 years or so, there's like that wrestler that could just do all that. John Morrison, Shelton Benjamin. Like they have that wrestler that can do the high flying jumping stuff, but like it's like WWE never really pushes them. They're there to give you a cool spot. Like a cool highlight clip for like a Money in the Bank match or a Rumble. But like 90% of the time, they never do anything of any real significance. And then they get released, and then here comes the next high flying wrestler.
That's what I meant by he does blinky you miss it type shit.
Yeah.
And let's really be real. They was giving this dude 1, 2, 3 Kids some really big wins. Shit, look at his first victory. He beat Scott Hall clean.
Like, wasn't that for like $100,000?
Something like that, yeah.
It was something like that, and in his debut, he beat Scott Hall.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Scott Hall had, or Razor had
just said that. This dude told me that shit, yeah.
I stepped away. I didn't know what you were saying. But what bothers me even more about that though is, these guys don't get pushed like they should. They'll get like a mid-card title or a tag title here and there. But these guys end up but if you notice, a lot of the times these guys be having the best match on the whole card?
Yep. Like I remember when Hogan said, it's like, oh,
oh, I have a bounty on my head. No, like he said, like, I have a bounty on my head. I'm $50,000 bounty on my head. I'm gonna put $50,000 of my own money. I'm like, wait, what? So you could get your ass kicked. You're gonna pay the motherfucker $50,000 for whooping your ass.
I don't remember that when that happened.
Like that was when that was the promo when the wall was like 50 miles away. And he turned around and was like, "That's the wall, brother. That's the wall."
The fucking wall, man.
The best part about that, the best part about that is allegedly Vince was watching that Nitro live. I don't know why the fuck he would be watching live. They were fucking live themselves, but the story goes that Vince watched that segment and was laughing his ass off. He thought that shit was so fucking funny. It's the wall, brother. That's the wall.
like you knew Hogan can barely see, and you're telling me you can see the wall from freaking like 19 miles away.
There's a hope, sir, brother.
Like then me, Jason, like, yeah, that's the wall. That's the wall. I was like, he's fucking 19 miles away. Like, what the fuck? He's a dot in Scott.
Yo, wasn't that didn't he turn into Malice in CNA?
The wall was Malice? Really?
The wall.
Hold up.
I don't remember that at all.
Let me check this out. Give me a second here. Keep on talking.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't remember that at all.
That won't ever be as stupid as that fucking Dude Alliance to end Hulkamania match of that one.
Oh, that shit was funny.
That shit called the Final Solution.
Oh shit!
Wait, what?
Sandman, you're right. He was.
Sandman, that was right.
He was Malice.
That was Malice. In the TNA Asylum years.
He was Malice and also Sergeant AWOL.
Sergeant AWOL.
Hey.
I think that was the one when they called.
Yeah, you're right. Well, Misfits in Action. Yeah. Okay.
When they called Booker T's
G.I. Booker Burrow and General Rex and Paws. Major Guns. Yeah, I know I wasn't tripping. Yeah, when he went to CNA, he was Malice and shit. Like, I think he had beef with Ken Shamrock for a short period of time because Shamrock was the heavyweight champion.
Did Shamrock fuck him up?
Yeah. That was before he got that chair shot from The Rock.
Oh, God.
No, that was after he got the chair shot from The Rock.
That was after? Oh, well, that explains.
When he got that chair shot from The Rock, he was still in the WWF.
Oh, so that's why he did that, because he got brain damage. Got it.
Yeah. Yes, he flew. He did pass a long time ago. When he was in TNA, he had passed.
Rip.
Anyways, I'm about to eat. I'm hungry.
Well, they about to debut Nikki Blackheart next week, so.
All right. So we're going to be back on Friday. You already know the vibes. I'm about to eat and call it a day. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, but you already know the vibes. Much love.
Yes, sir.
Much love to all y'all, babe.
Let's get litty and make this a celebration. Yeah, I feel amazing. Bartender keep me racing. Put your drinking glasses high in the sky. Let them know you're blessed and you really love life.